Next up is how to make the most of your wonderful little doTERRA keychain. So far as I'm aware, these come in this lovely lavender color and also a black one. I like these because I think they're easier to spot. Black I find, it's all shadows, so it's kind of hard to get things in. So this one enables you to take your favorite oils with you, whether you want to use them for yourself or have them available in case someone near you needs your assistance, like kid, friend, random stranger that you like to help. So if you unzip it, it unzips all the way and it opens up to hold 8 little vials. Now these vials hold 5/8 of a dram, and if I remember correctly, a dram is about half of a 5 milliliter bottle. So, or maybe the 5/8 is about half. Yeah, I think that's it. A 5/8 is about half. 5/8 of a dram is about half of a 5 milliliter bottle, I think. I'll have to look that up again. I wasn't planning on mentioning that during this video. But anyway, so you get these little vials, they tuck into these little elastic, and what to do with those vials. So they will come with little caps and the little orifice reducers. Now again, I'm not sure how to best show this on video, but you'll be used to seeing those from the larger main bottle. So you can fill this little one with your big bottle, then you place the orifice reducer in, you push it down. If you have one of these, you can use this to push it down to save your fingers if you'll be doing a bunch. Ideally, you might want to put something between this and your finger just to, keep it from getting contaminated. And then you would put the cap on, and following that, you can label it with one of these lovely little stickers. Now they come with the book that comes with your enrollment kits, or you can buy these stickers separately for the very affordable price of like less than $1 for a bunch of them, even more than these. But this is enough to get you started, and you put that on the tops of your little bottles just like you might want to for the tops of your full-size bottles, and then you'll know what you have in here. I would say, unless you're going to put the labels on the side too, you may want to open one bottle at a time so you're not having a table full of oils that have the label on the top but not on the side. So that is how you get your little keychain all set to go and ready. Now, when it's time to refill these, how do you get the orifice reducer out? Because this, while it works for the large one, and while the methodology for the large bottle works to kind of use the cap to wiggle it out, doesn't seem to work so well for these. These orifice reducers are built differently. They seem to have one main hole that things come out of, whereas the other one, the air goes in one hole, and then these teeny tiny little holes, the oil comes out. So what has been shown to me, some people take a fork. I am taking a teeny little screwdriver. I actually chose the one. There are Phillips and flathead in this little kit, 3 different sizes each. Last time I tried a Phillips, this time I'm trying flathead. And this is, I think, the medium size. You want, in my opinion, you want it to be not too small, because I think that would warp the plastic a little bit more, but you also don't want it to be so big that you're, shoving it in, because again, might warp the plastic. But if it's just enough to wiggle in, then you can kind of do a seesaw motion like that and use it like a lever to get that out. Not sideways, by the way, like this, especially if you still have some oil in here. Pop that off, refill, put this back in. Now, when I had tried this, it did warp the plastic a little bit, not so much that I couldn't use it, but I suspect after 5-10 refills, you might want to just go ahead and get a new one, or just keep the glass, because who knows, maybe sometime you'll have a new orifice reducer and lose the glass piece, or, scratch it, break it, whatever. But I suspect you'd get 5 to 10 refills before the plastic might get kind of wonky, if you will. But the funny thing is, even with a hole that looks that, it's not a teeny hole like the other ones, I actually couldn't get the oil out right away. So I was asking around what to do, because I was, doing this, I was shaking it, it didn't seem to work. Apparently it's kind of like a ketchup bottle. You just got to go tap, tap, and a little bit will come out. Someone mentioned that 4 of these drops equal 1 of the regular large bottle size drops, because admittedly those are pretty big and these are pretty small drops, but it seems this light tapping motion will get this out. So these are things I've been learning lately. I had to ask around, but so far I'm learning a lot and it's working out nicely, and it's fun to be in a community where I get to learn from others instead of having to figure it all out on my own, although that is fun too and is nice brain exercise. So that will take care of your wee bitty keychain, and I highly recommend having these. I have this one right now, and in it I have peppermint, lavender, digest zen, serenity, breathe, deep blue, and a mix I made that smells just like creamsicle, as verified by others. And I might also be putting one in that is a mix called liquid calm. I also, when my next keychain comes in, I've already filled the bottles, and we'll be having one that's strictly an Aroma Touch Technique kit, so that wherever I go I will have that even when I don't have my full-size kit, which is still the 5 milliliter bottles. And I might have other ones that, you know, a separate one just for traveling overnight. This is kind of like my daytime, everyday one. So you can have different ones for different purposes. You could carry more than one with you, decorate them. I probably will decorate some. I might get, you know, be giving these as gifts, both empty and filled, probably, for different purposes. So lots to have fun with. It's nice that it, you know what it is. They're nice and soft, handy, all ready to go, and make your day a little more oily.